Hey Pisces, welcome back. Welcome to your March 2023 general reading. Thanks to everyone who has watched and subscribed so far. I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Some of you are like completing a cycle that is like bringing about a new sense of maturity. Like some of you are moving into like a more mature like outlook. Some of you are going from like popularity is like the word that's coming to mind, but that might not be applicable. But it's like something about you is like upgrading, like you're upgrading your attractiveness, like upgrading your, your charm, or your like, something about it is like upgrading. And or you're trying to, like, you're working on like, maybe working on like a better beauty routine, or some sort of new health regimen, like something like that, to like, enhance or like forward, yourself, and feeling good, and feeling like you're attractive, and feeling like you're, desirable. And some of you are like, there's an element of like being really stubborn and really like steadfast, like in your mission. And there's a theme of like coming out of some sort of betrayal, of like, this theme of the past, of like, maybe you've had to start seeing things a different way. Like maybe you were very stubborn about like, I know, like I already know what's right for me, I already know what's good for me. And maybe you were too, like, in your head, like being too intellectual about it, in sort of having to see something, in a new perspective. But you're coming out of a period of, of heavy loss, of heavy betrayal. The wheel is turning in a much more positive, a much more fortunate direction for you, but there's still maybe some waiting involved here. There's still maybe some waiting on opportunities to come, sort of thing. But you're being very, solid in what you know, and taking a rational approach to things. So there could be somebody coming towards you that they might actually have a lot to offer. I will say that there could be some hidden, I don't know that there's a hidden agenda, but there's a feeling of like things being really all rainbows on the surface. And there might be some, some darkness, or some, some things that somebody's still dealing with underneath. And that could be you too. You could be trying to come across that way. And for me, like the Six of Swords, it's cool. It's like, moving in a new positive direction, finding, more advantageous position. But it's also like wherever you go, like that's where you are. So if you haven't put the work into yourself to make changes, if you haven't done, the work that's necessary, you can change your location, you can move to a more advantageous position, but you're still you. So that's something to be careful of, is you can find the end of the rainbow, so to speak, but if you still have demons hidden in there, if you still have baggage hidden in there, it's not really going to make much of a difference. So, like I said, there could be somebody coming towards you in a kind of swift way. It could be an air sign, or you could be sort of swiftly going after like what your heart desires. But you're being cautioned to remember that, if there's things hidden in the dark, they need to be dealt with. Man, did every single sign get justice? Is everybody involved in some sort of freaking battle? What is going on? Okay, for you though, with the Chariot here, I'm getting this just aligns with like I see this really stubborn energy, which is great. I think Pisces is pretty stubborn that way. I see this stubborn determination to have what you deserve, to have to get what you deserve. Like this determination to be happy, this determination to, be fulfilled. Some of you may be taking on a new job. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you may be learning. Some of you have had to, learn about, some of you just had to do a lot of learning on this journey. And I can't remember what sign it was that we were talking about before, but it's of having to learn about yourself. Some of you, it's just this determination to, be successful at something new that you're, investing in or learning about. Some of you, it has to do with children. Let's see if we can get any more cards with this. Yeah, it's a feeling. It's I feel like you're finally finding your balance after a situation that may have been hard to walk away from, or may have been hard to concede that it was irreparable. It may have been hard to concede that there was no coming back, that there was, that it was truly, the cause needed to be abandoned. And I see you finding your balance here in a lot of ways, actually. Yeah, again, people doing a lot of self-reflecting, people taking the time out to focus on themselves, to spend time alone. I don't necessarily know that this was an intentional thing that you did. It's more of a feeling of something kind of left you off balance, something kind of happened that left you sort of abandoned, in this solitary position, in this sort of isolated state. But I feel like you've used it to your advantage. I feel like like I said, there's a theme of upgrading here. Yeah, for some of you, whatever this situation was, that either you had to abandon or you were left abandoned in some state, it left you really isolated and stuck. It left you having to make a lot of sacrifices. But I do, like I said, I think you're recovering your balance from that. Let's see if we get any more cards here. Nope. Okay. Now let's go with these. Yeah, so a lot of you are coming out of a tower moment. It's this moment has helped you, or the situation, this upheaval in your life. I get there was definitely some sort of, dismantling of something as you knew it. It's caused you to have to sharpen your intuition, to have to have faith in yourself. in your ability to, you know, to know what's good and what's right. And I definitely see that you have, you're very much in this sort of swords energy. You're very much in this intellectual sort of energy. And like I think I was saying to Virgo, you just need to be careful that you're not, you know, warrioring it up, that you're not like over rationalizing, overthinking, because you want to make sure that you're not going to, you know, fall victim to something. And but you've got the sun here, you've got a lot of happiness here. And again, I see this energy of being stubborn, of you know, be careful that you're not too arrogant in that stubbornness, that you're not too closed-minded or closed off to other information that could be there to help you, you know, find happiness. And if this is like somebody new that you've met, I think that, you know, it's, there's not much to say here about that other than it's really a matter of you, like you deciding the tone, you know, like your intuition, your senses are heightened because of whatever you've gone through. Make sure that you're not being too cold, you know, about it. Make sure that you're still able to find the joy in things, because there's an opportunity for a lot of happiness and joy. Yeah. Something in your life, like I said, there's the wheel is spinning in a new direction now. There's a new, it's turning in a new, it's turning in your favor. Because you have that here twice. It's a chance for you to have an awakening. It's a chance for you to have, you know, a rebirth of, you know, of whatever's important to you. It's a chance for you to take action, but just make sure that you're not like overdoing it. You may feel like, you know, for some of you, there's like a lot of communication coming at you, or a lot of change coming at you, you know, a lot of like new activity coming at you, and it's making you, it might have you a little bit paranoid or a little bit suspicious. Might have you just feeling a little bit weary, I guess is maybe more what I want to say. Yeah, like I said, in the past, I think something changed really quickly for you that you weren't expecting. That there was a, you know, there was a huge shift in your trajectory, and it's, you know, it's not unusual. Like I said, I think there's another sign, Virgo, maybe that we did this, and the, you know, the unexpected sort of change that happened might have you, you know, just feeling really closed off, really defensive, really sort of, you know, just paranoid about anything. Yeah. Yeah, closed off is what I'm seeing here. Closed off, protected, defensive. Some of you, you know, just could be really afraid of being hurt. Yeah, and some of you are definitely dealing with an air sign. No, you don't. I'm sorry here. Let's look into this air sign. Let's do that. Because for some of you, you definitely have somebody coming towards you. And over here in this situation here, I see you blocking this person out. And maybe you're just not interested in them. Somebody may have come on too strong, you know, too quickly. let's see. Yeah, some of you, some of you are just not interested in this person. Some of you just some of you are just afraid of, of being left again. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this character here. This person could potentially be a little bit argumentative or competitive. They may be a little chaotic. They may be a little bit delusional, or someone could be into, drinking, drugs, whatever. There's an element of laziness here. There's an element of indolence. I don't know. I don't know if this is them or it's what you think about them. This could be a past person that's affecting your future decisions here. Somebody that may have walked away from you. This person might be just a little bit lazy and fighty and maybe more into, getting, mind altered than taking care of business. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's this person here. Like I said, it could be an air sign, doesn't have to be, that's affecting your ability to open up. Let me grab this card. Yeah, it's a romantic situation, and you're trapped by it. You're trapped by whatever happened here. You're trapped by it, you're confused by it. It created confusion, it created chaos. It created a feeling of ineffectiveness, of not being able to be effective in things. It created abandonment issues, and it has you stuck in your head here. It has you really overthinking relationships in general. It has you really overthinking whether you want to be in a relationship. Let's see what else we can have. Well, let's end with these. Okay. Let's see what the advice is for how you should proceed here. You need to let go. You don't need to dive headfirst into things, but you have the ability to know if what you're investing in is worth the investment. You have the ability to know that, and you need to let go of the past. You know when to harvest, you know when to plant, you know what things are worth your investment. And you just need to, recognize that this, this waiting period or whatever is just a transitionary period in your life. Maybe that's all I want you to know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. You need to release it. Release the past, let it go. Work on your skills, work on making magic for yourself. Work on, having belief in yourself. You need to believe in yourself here. And I think you are, like I said, with this beginning thing right here, but you're on the path. If you can let go of the past, if you can use the natural intuition and the wisdom that you've gained from whatever you've been through here to get out of your own head to make it through this transitionary period, you have so much, you got so much skills, you got so much ability to make things happen for yourself. You know, so in overall, I don't see you overly focused on love in particular, but more so focused on going after what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you fulfilled, you know, being fair to yourself, being determined to, you know, kind of have this righteousness, this path, being stubborn about what you will and won't accept. Be careful that you're not too intellectual, too rational about it. But you're definitely coming out of a period of betrayal, and, you know, or you're waiting to still. Some of you are waiting to get over this. You know, some of you are waiting to get over this feeling of that being off balance, of feeling left behind, of feeling rejected, you know, of left on your own, of left hanging basically. But it's, the decision is yours whether you want to be happy or not. And, you know, if there's a person here, which that's what, you know, we can see here, if there's a person here who's made you feel like you can't open up, that you have to protect yourself, you're only keeping yourself stuck, because they're lazy. They might be a little bit, you know, like, they have a lot of pipe dreams that they don't take any action on. Their life is chaotic. You know, they don't commit to anything. They walk away from responsibility. Literally, that's what's here. They walk away from responsibility. They're lazy. But, you know, you're the one that's in your head over this thing, and you know when to, you know when to take action. You know when to make a move. You know you need to let go of this past situation, and you know that you have the skills to, you know, to level up like you want to. So anyway, thanks for watching, Pisces. Appreciate anybody who subscribes. Check out my other videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.